sheet. I'm Kristin Holt, and on today's show, we'll be taking a look at our favorite fear. No, I'm not talking about clowns or spiders or even the spectral and ghastly poltergeist. No, the fear I'm talking about is a creepy new PC game from the creative minds at Monolith where you play as a supernatural super soldier. Let's take a quick peek under the sheet of this ghostly new game. In F.E.A.R, you play as a newbie member of First Encounter Assault Recon, a secret paranormal investigation task force. One of the first things you'll discover is that the government has been developing a battalion of clone super soldiers. Uh-oh, I think you can see where this is headed. To lead this clone army, the Gov created Paxton Fettel, a tough guy commander who barks his orders telepathically. Oh, and there's also a mysterious little girl named Alma. You'll learn her story later, but for now, all you need to know is that she's super creepy and super pissed off. Wading into this quagmire, your mission is to eliminate Fettel and tie up the loose ends left by this latest secret government project gone awry. As you commence investigations, you'll discover that you're not like the other kids. Unlike your F.E.A.R fellows, you have heightened reflexes. This means when someone attacks you, you can do this. Pretty cool, huh? Your natural gifts are also backed up with some pretty high-tech ordnance. Unfortunately, you can only pack 3 weapons at a time, so choose wisely, Grasshopper. You're entitled to your personal faves, but we think the guns you gotta get are the VK-12 combat shotgun and the G2A2 assault rifle. This combo makes a deadly cocktail of close-quarters stopping power and long-range precision. You can use your third slot to swap between the specialized weapons you'll need in certain situations. Oh, and if you get a chance, power up the Type 7 particle weapon. It may not be the most effective, but it makes a damn cool sound. Another weapon you'll come to rely on is the grenade. It's not as clean as a rifle, but toss one into a contaminated area and you'll really see the super soldiers scatter. And if you ever come across any proximity mines, pick them up. Carefully. These handy explosives are great for ambushing an unsuspecting enemy. This game is far from easy, and you're likely to take some damage. Health and reflex boosters are usually tucked away in hard-to-find places. Keep your eyes open, though, as these bad boys will permanently improve your stats. Now let's take a look at the bad guys. Remember when I called them super soldiers? Well, it's not just their physical attributes that are supersized. Their combat tactics have been upgraded as well. They're not too tough in one-on-one situations, but these guys believe strength lies in numbers. They like to travel in packs, and when they get in trouble, they'll call their buddies to come shoot you in the back. F.E.A.R, as you've seen, is a first-person shooter, and since you don't want to be the first person shot, we've scouted out the toughest missions for you. If you've been playing games for more than 7 minutes, you know what to do when you land at a hot LZ. Find cover quick! That Rambo act you're considering will only get your melon smushed. After you land, find the nearest barrels and crates and start picking apart the welcoming party. Next, before heading downstairs, use the high ground to your advantage and clear out any remaining enemies. Then head inside. It's dark in here, but minimize your flashlight use. The light will give you away and give your enemies the first crack.
Flashlight, contact!
Which, as this example will show, is disadvantageous. This is a tricky level, and we had particular trouble with the part where you exit a maintenance room and find yourself surrounded. Even our best sharpshooters had trouble running and gunning their way out of this pickle, so they settled on a strategy of picking off enemies one by one. Next, drop into the skylight. The creep factor skyrockets once you're inside. Keep your eyes open and your trigger finger ready. Here, you'll find one of the coolest enemies in the game, the ninja. These guys are acrobatic and have optic cloaking, so trying to target them is really tough. We found it easiest to use reflex mode. Take that! After you fall through the blood-soaked ceiling tiles, prepare for more ninja assaults. This time, whip out your shotgun and blast the cloaking bastard. When the network reboots, watch for incoming enemies. They'll be using the age-old suppress and flank tactic, so watch your back. Continue through the construction area, and Fettel will broadcast a message to you.
She is a prisoner, floating in darkness.
Proceed to the main lobby and meet up with your team.
There was a lot of anger in this room.
Okay, we just barely made it through that skirmish, and it doesn't get any easier in later levels. In the next strategy session, the action and the cheating get really hot. Watch yourself. The firefights in F.E.A.R are often over as suddenly as they start. In a tricky game filled with sticky spots, here are the things we thought you could use a hand with. Although the open-air location in Mission 3 sounds pleasant, we found it a bit on the deadly side. Before heading in, make sure you pick up the ASP rifle on the ground floor. We like its mini-scope for medium-range combat. Clear out the enemies in the area, then wait for the two guys to rope in from a helicopter. Use the doorway for cover and take them out. Then, position yourself near the stairs, making sure you can target the exploding barrel. When reinforcements bust through the door, blast the barrel, then finish off the survivors. Sneak inside and position yourself behind the wooden crates. Wait for your enemies to position themselves foolishly beside the exploding barrels, then open fire. The first two blasts should take care of most of them. After that, whip out your shotgun and let her rip. Soon, a heavily armored fellow will happen along. He's one of the few guys in the game you can't go toe-to-toe with. Instead, you'll have to outsmart him. Head back the way you came in and use the door for cover. Since he can't aim for crap, you shouldn't have much trouble finishing him off. Another tough spot occurs during Mission 6. Here, you must drop into a small courtyard for some fierce firefights. Before you do anything, take out the two guys hiding behind these plants. As soon as you're in the courtyard, a helicopter will fly by and leave you a present. A power-armored mech. You can try going mono a mecho, but we don't recommend it. Instead, head for the conference rooms to your left. Pick up the health and armor, then move into the hallway. Here, you can pick up the Type 7 particle weapon. It's great for vaporizing enemies and leaving only their charred skeletons behind. Find a safe spot in the hallway and weaken the mech with your particle weapon. Once you see electrical surges coming out of it, you're almost done. Equip your shotgun, trigger the always handy reflex mode, and circle strafe that sucker to finish it off. Nice shooting, Tex. We're gonna take 5 now, but when we come back, we'll take it to a whole new level. Multiplayer. Get your LAN ready. Even back when I didn't know that I was cheating, Because when I was playing like MegaMan and all that stuff back when I was really little, I would just like mash buttons and I would automatically like be to another level. That's cheating. It was magic. So no, I've always cheated.
The new Butterfinger Comedy Network, only on Yahoo. Good times, man. Good times. Go to Yahoo and search Butterfinger.
Q horsepower is here, and no leading synthetic oil delivers more power than Q horsepower, which is why it's recommended by Ferrari for every oil change. Q horsepower. Unleash all your horses.
With over 1 billion movies delivered so far, it's movie time. Netflix.
Ouch! Tired of getting nicks and cuts from blades that go ooh dull after just a few shaves? Now there's an easy way to save your money and your skin no matter what razor you use. Introducing Save-A-Blade, the ingenious razor sharpener that can give you up to 200 perfect shaves from a single blade. Just slide the razor inside, press the button, and in seconds your razor blade is like new again. It's truly like turning one razor blade into 40 brand new blades, saving you hundreds of dollars every year and giving you the perfect shave every time. The same technology used in commercial kitchens to sharpen and hone fine cutlery has now been adapted for the razor. Barbershops have always sharpened and honed their blades for the smoothest shaves, but the razor companies don't want us to know that we can too. Save-A-Blade's secret is our patented micro-honing technology that sweeps across the blade at 60 revolutions per second to sharpen and renew your blade in one simple step. It works on all razors, men's, women's, cartridges, single blades, all the way up to 5-blade razors, even disposables. Independent laboratory testing proved that after 200 shaves, a razor sharpened with Save-A-Blade was virtually identical to a brand new blade. It's like shaving with a brand new razor every time. So why put up with the nicks and cuts from dull blades or spend extra money on those replacement blades that are so expensive when you can save your money and get a better shave with Save-A-Blade? As an added bonus, you'll also receive our deluxe His and Hers 18-piece grooming kit. It includes every grooming tool you need to always look your best. A $20 value, yours free. That's right, you get the Save-A-Blade razor sharpener and our deluxe 18-piece grooming kit, a $50 value for only $19.99. But wait, call now and get our $5 rebate offer. And get all this for only $14.99.
Call 1-800-358-7084 to order Save-A-Blade for $14.99 plus shipping and handling after $5 mail-in rebate. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen. That's 1-800-358-7084.
How's the mascot? Sleeping like a baby.
Nothing good happens after midnight, except Denny's. Come in tonight and chow down for just $3.99.
Carl Conrad, the coolest geek in the world. As a child, he won a mint copy of Action Comics 1 in a knife fight with a monkey. He once showed it to school driving the Batmobile. No one ever learned where it came from. He made love to 3 different women while waiting in line to see the return of the king. Carl will be watching G4's coverage of Comic-Con Await Live with exclusive interviews and the hottest news on TV, films, and comics. If the coolest geek in the world is watching, shouldn't you? Comic-Con Await Live, July 24th and 25th.
Stay out of the sun with G4 all summer long.
Now, this game's pretty spooky, so I won't blame you if you want to bring a friend. Actually, that's not true. I'll think you're a huge wuss. But who cares what I think? Here are some multiplayer strategies to make sure you and your pals live to fright another day. Once you ghost bust the single-player campaign of F.E.A.R, you're probably going to want to test your skills against others. Time to dial up some multiplayer. Playing F.E.A.R online combines the best elements of deathmatch and capture the flag. Plus, it allows you to talk trash to some guy playing in Latvia. But whether you're focusing on CTF or Team Deathmatch, your team's survival will depend on control of the slow-mo. When slow-mo is activated, every player in the game will feel the effects. However, the team that's controlling it will move much faster than their enemies and enjoy a distinct advantage. We went a few rounds with the F.E.A.R test team and picked up some very useful strategies. In general, when you pick up the slow-mo item, run it back to your flag in the company of 2 strong defenders. This will make it tough for the other team to reclaim the item. Also, during full 16-player matches, you should have at least 3 people play defense early in the game. Increase the number of defenders to 5 if you establish a lead and are close to winning. When you're playing the CTF map, Facility, the F.E.A.R people tell us the middle is a major choke point. Expect lots of carnage. One way to avoid the crunch is to take to the rafters. This is a slightly longer route, but it provides much more cover. At least until everyone figures out what you're doing. When you play slow-mo team deathmatch on the evac map, there's really only one secret. Get your butt outside. The interior labyrinth is literally a death trap. The strongest defensive position on the map is the 3rd level exterior platform. There are only 2 entrances to this area, so your kill count will soar while your enemies try to root you out. In the construction map, there's a small outdoor area with only one entryway. Not only is this an excellent stronghold, but it's also the spawning area for the particle weapon. And as if that weren't enough to sell you on the real estate, there's also a skylight you can use to shoot down passing enemies. Be careful though, you'll be very vulnerable to grenades. If you figure out any more multiplayer strategies, tip us off on our message boards at g4tv.com/cheat. We won't pay you or anything, but you'll make our lives a little bit easier. Thanks for playing. If I've learned anything from my gaming experiences, it's this. If you're gonna conduct a highly classified project, equip it with lots of automated gun turrets. Those things are a bitch. Here's how to beat them in this game. In Mission 6, Interception, you're hot on the heels of Paxton Fettel. But as often happens, the game gods have saddled you with a survivor. This useless hunk is named Norton Mapes.
Christ, I thought I was a goner.
And you've got to do everything from save his ass to tie his shoes.
I wonder what this does.
We suggest you don't stick around to find out. Instead, hightail it and find a place for a quiet, talk with Mr. Mapes. This isn't the only death turret in your way, but don't worry, we'll get you through. The first turret is at the end of a long hallway with a ramp to the left. Head downwards and stay out of its field of fire. You'll see a gate across from you. Shoot the lock, enter reflex mode, then go inside and flip the power off. Now it's safe to move on. There are 2 exits out of the next area. Take the one where you can see the stairs going down to your right. Enter reflex mode again and run across, down the stairs, and under the grates. Slip into the air duct and hope Alma doesn't show up. The next auto turret is in the center of the room. To survive, use the column as a shield. Crawl up to it and then use the wall for cover and make your way left. Shoot out the grating to the air duct and beat it. From the storage room, use reflex mode to cross the hallway and go through the doorway diagonally across from you. Search the rooms for meds, then head to the door with 2 white boxes across from it. You'll need to run to make it. Use your bullet time to sneak around the boxes and into a small crawl space. Once you're there, turn off the power. Now turret time is almost over. Drop out of the vent and slow-mo it upstairs to take cover behind this railing. Weave through the barrage of fire and duck behind these servers. Wait for the gunfire to die down, then get your ass through the door. Congrats, you just hit pay dirt. Leaving the auto turrets behind, a couple bad dudes will ambush you via the skylight. Finish off the reinforcements and head for the room with the large elevator. Equip your proximity mines and toss one inside. This should improve your odds in the upcoming firefight. Once you've cleared the area, your instinct will tell you to push the button in the control room. Don't do it. Trust me on this. Instead, search the area for weapons and ammo, particularly the Mod 3 multi-rocket launcher. Next, plant a remote-controlled grenade at the base of the lift and head back to the control room. Now you can push that button. The elevator will soon arrive. That's the good news. The bad news is it's brought a powered armor down with it. Remember that grenade you took the time to set? Now's a good time to use it. You can also use that rocket launcher I told you about. Dodge the bot's fire, keep hammering away, and make sure you use the area to your advantage. Remember, corners are your friends. Continue firing your rockets, and the powered armor should go down in no time. Now you can go check out that sweet elevator music. You ready for more? Good, because after the break, we'll show you some Easter eggs and crack some cheat codes. The good stuff's coming up on Cheat.
You're plugged into G4 Rewind. Up next, Cheat.
At eHarmony, you don't scan through thousands of pictures looking for your perfect match. Where's the value in that? We pre-screen each and every member for you to determine your matches based on compatibility. So when you get to that first date, you know you'll have something in common. eHarmony does the matching for you based on who you are at the deepest level. Aren't you curious to see who you'd be matched with? Log on to eHarmony.com, where it's absolutely free to review your matches.
I first saw this one when I was traveling through Prague. Geico probably thinks this is easy too. Dancing is good exercise. It works my glutes. Okay, America, I'll show you easy. Renting movies online versus renting movies at a store. Both have their advantages. With online renting, you get movies delivered right to your door. You watch them when you want, mail them back, and wait for your next ones. Of course, rent at a video store, you don't have to wait. When the mood strikes, you just stop in and get a new movie, right then and there. So, which do you choose? Online renting or in-store renting? Trick question. Because now with Blockbuster Total Access, you don't have to choose. Only Blockbuster Total Access gives you both. The ease of getting movies through the mail, plus the added freedom of exchanging those movies in-store for new movies right away. And now, through this limited time TV offer, you can try Blockbuster Total Access free. And it's easy. Just visit blockbuster.com/TV26 now. And start your Blockbuster Total Access free trial today. Right from your computer, you choose from over 80,000 titles to create your own online queue, and we mail them to you. You watch them, mail them back in the envelope they came in, and we send you the next movies in your queue. The shipping's free, both ways. But what if you've just got to have a new movie right away? Friends pop by or your kids have a surprise sleepover. What are you going to say? Sorry, kids, the movie's in the mail? No. With Blockbuster Total Access, you won't have to. Instead, you just bring your online movies into any participating Blockbuster store and exchange them for new ones. It's that easy. And right now, for a limited time, you can try Blockbuster Total Access free. Cancel anytime. Visit blockbuster.com/TV26 now. Movies through the mail, movies through the store. And now, you can try it for free. So, what are you waiting for? Visit blockbuster.com/TV26 now and discover why thousands of people are joining Blockbuster Total Access every week. Go online today.
Do you want to own a brand new HP, Dell, or other name brand computer and improve your credit at the same time? If so, Tronics Country says you're approved, guaranteed.
I wanted a new computer, but I couldn't get financed. Then I called Tronics Country. They approved me, delivered my new computer, and are reporting on my credit.
If you have an active checking account and can afford low, flexible payments, you're already approved, guaranteed, for this special offer. There's no credit check, so you won't be turned down.
Tronics Country approved me quickly.
I got instant approval, and it was easy. Their flexible payment plans made it easy on my budget. And my kids are getting ahead in school.
I started my own business, and now I'm my own boss.
Call now, and with your paid order, we'll add a free color printer, free MP3 music player, and free LCD TV. You heard right. Free printer, free MP3 player, and free LCD TV. Call now and tell us where you want your brand new computer and free gifts shipped today.
I'm glad I called.
Introducing a bold new take on reality TV. You're gonna love it, even if you pretend you don't. Pearl premieres July 15th, only on G4.
Look who's here, it's Adam Sessler, and he's taking your questions.
Okay, so Adam, what has been your favorite episode of X-Play?
The desert episode. That's the one where I kind of play Johnny Depp playing Hunter S. Thompson. It was the first special episode we did. It was 104 degrees. Out in the desert. We were kind of crazy for doing it, and it taught me to ask more questions before we made one of those episodes in the future.
Welcome back to Cheat, the show with all the answers. I'm Kristin Holt, and today I've got a special treat for you. Those of you with the Director's Cut version of F.E.A.R may have already seen this. But those of you without the deluxe edition, here's a sneak peek of the F.E.A.R Machinima created by the Red vs. Blue guys.
Okay, Frank, we'll go in side by side. You first.
Okay.
You two stay here. If anything kills Frank, I'll scream the code word corduroy. Then you rush in.
Chief! Chief!
Frank, what's wrong?
What do you mean what's wrong? Look! There's blood everywhere!
Is it your blood, Frank?
No, it's not my blood. If it was my blood, I would be saying, God help me, I'm out of blood! Someone get me more blood!
Maybe it's Bravo 1's blood.
You think?
Holy crap! Denim! Polyester!
Okay, well, I'm going to the car.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe a zombie's trying to steal it.
Come on, man. What zombie's gonna want to roll in the 72 Plymouth? What was that?
What was what?
Something hit me.
Oh, come on. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical... Holy punching ghost!
Take that.
Stop it! You're gonna kill somebody with that thing.
Alright then. Let's do this thing. Come on, bitch.
Yeah, bring it!
Take a move. Take a move.
Come on, who's my bitch now? Who's your daddy? These hands are lethal weapons. What are you doing? Ow! Something hit me!
We wanted to give you enough information that you could formulate theories about what's going on. We didn't want to spell it all out for you because part of it is we're making a game that's supposed to be scary.
Alma! Get me the hell out of here! To get the full version of that little movie, you'll just have to buy the director's cut. But if you don't have it, don't sweat it. Here's some Easter eggs and other little secrets to tide you over. Not only is F.E.A.R packed with creeptastic action, it's also full of Easter eggs. In observance of Monolith tradition, many NPCs will interact with each other, and if you sneak around enough, you can hear some pretty cool stuff. Early in the game, after your rooftop encounter with Fettel,
they all deserve to die.
You'll be asked to rejoin your team. On your way, stop before you enter the room where Jin and Jankowski are. Play Fly on the Wall to gain insight to your team's true feelings.
He's pretty cute. I'm serious. It's something about his eyes, like he's looking right through you.
Maybe it's because you're one-dimensional.
There's another eavesdropping opportunity in Mission 8 Urban Decay. After your chopper crashes, hang around Jin and Jankowski for a minute. You'll hear this funny convo.
She'll be okay. It's you I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm fine. As long as I don't move.
Just let me know if you need a little mouth-to-mouth.
Don't make me laugh.
That's just cold.
And if you lurk a little longer...
Why don't you move along so I can do my thing?
Please stay.
Don't worry, I'm just playing. I won't mess with your girlfriend. You go kill some bad guys.
Once you finish spying on your friends and find yourself running through the offices blasting bad guys, take a second to check out these Easter eggs. First up, TPS reports are scattered all around the office space. And while you're snooping around the cubicles, push the envelope. Literally. Mixed in with the junk mail are a number of letters with Monolith's real address on them. Now you can send them fan mail, hate mail, or your thoughts on Alma's overall creepiness. Ooh. Keep an eye out for the timesheets tacked to the walls. They list the names of the entire game development team. Also, if you check out the magazines lying around, you can see certain developers' smug mugs. And finally, check out the belt buckle on this helpline type. RTFM, if you don't know, is IT speak for Read the Effing Manual. And on that note, let's move on to my favorite subject, cheat codes. Yum! We found running around this level footloose and fancy-free very exhilarating after entering God mode. We also dug up a code that gives you all the weapons in the game. Awesomeness! Oh, if you want to get in on the cheat code action, head over to our website at g4tv.com/cheat and grab the codes there. Well, that's that, cheaters. We faced our fears and came out on top. If you're still paralyzed by fear and you need a little extra counseling, visit our forums at g4tv.com/cheat or send us an email detailing your little problem to cheat@g4tv.com. And please, please keep those game help requests coming. We're always interested to know what drives you crazy. And who knows, if your email's compelling enough, we might even get off our lazy butts and do something about it. I hope you enjoyed today's tour of F.E.A.R's House of Horrors. And until next time, I'm Kristin Holt, and I'm a cheater.